Boy, has the time been flying by. It has only been a couple weeks since the girls and I were out here starting seeds, and now those seedlings are ready to be upgraded into some bigger pots. So today I'm going to be working on that. I also have my next set of seeds like pumpkins and zucchini and cucumbers that need to be started. So I'm going to take you guys along with me while I work out in the greenhouse, starting seeds and upgrading plants. Most of my seedlings are coming along quite nicely. Parsley, it turns out, has a lot longer germination period, so some of that is just starting to poke through, but a lot of these, like the dill and especially my tomatoes, they're getting their double sets of leaves, so they're ready to get upgraded into some bigger pots. So this is the soil that I used to start my seeds in last month. I'll be using it again today, as well as using it to upgrade my plants into. So it is a little bit dry and I need to get it watered down. It should be sticking together when I squish on it, and it's not doing that, it's just breaking apart. So it needs some more moisture, and I'm going to add that in real quick before I get started on my seed starting. That's the consistency that I was looking for. So you can see how dry it was compared to this. It's getting hot in here, so I'm going to work really quickly and get these filled up with some soil so I can get my seedlings moved over. I need to get these plants out of these plugs and without damaging them, so I'm not going to be pulling on their stems. Instead, I've got just a little stick here that I can fit in the hole. I'm going to try to show you this as best as I can, but there are little holes right here in the bottom of the tray. They do make flats that you can set this down on and it will poke up in there, but I'm just going to take a stick and push that up. When I do that, you can see here that it loosens that, and that makes it able for me to take this plug out without damaging the stems here. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen these up, get them out, and show you how I split them to plant them in the pots right here. I'm going to pop this up, take this out. Okay, so this kind of spread apart a little bit, but what you can see here is I've got 4 little stems in here, or plants I guess I should say, and I'm going to take out a couple of these better looking ones. I probably won't mess with this one since I do have some others here, so that one will just go into like the compost, but I'm just going to gently split them apart. I've got little roots on there, so I just want to be careful with those. Now with tomato plants, if you can see, along the stem there are little tiny hairs. Those all will become roots if you end up planting them deep. So when I transplant or upgrade my tomato plants, I actually like to plant them up to the bottom of the leaves, and then these will become roots, which will just make for a sturdier and stronger plant when you go to plant it in your garden. I'm going to separate some of these and get them in the pots. I'm going to gently pull these apart, trying not to damage their little roots. I left some of these in here. I don't need that many tomatoes. I do have some that I'm going to be giving to my parents, but for the most part, I just wanted to take some of the plants that looked kind of healthy and the best, and the rest of these will just go into my compost. When the girls helped me with the seeds, they got a little bit carried away with some of them, so I actually have a little tomato growing in with my bell peppers. I'm also going to be transplanting my dill. I do not think I'm going to separate these. I'm just going to plant the whole plug into the pots. I can't forget to upgrade some of my broccoli and cabbage, so I'll get that done really quick. Then I'll prep this tray and get it ready for some new seeds. It's been a couple days since I was out here starting my new seeds and upgrading my seedlings. So I wanted to come show you how I ended up setting my trays up with the heat mats, and also just kind of give you a little update on how everything is doing. I have my 3 heat mats plugged into a splitter into my thermostat since I only have one. I have them set here with the pots being inside a solid tray to help protect the mats against standing water. It does recommend that they are not allowed to be in standing water. You can look and see here that my tomatoes are coming along quite nicely. These little pumpkins that I started from seeds I saved last year. The cabbage and broccoli is coming along quite nicely. These things aren't quite doing anything quite yet. I have a little bit of zucchinis coming up. Still waiting on some of my parsley. Like I said before, that they take a lot longer to germinate. My pepper plants are going to probably be needing to be upgraded here soon. And then my cucumbers are just exploding, as well as all these little Swiss chards are coming up quite nicely. And then I think I seen a little teeny watermelon trying to make its way out. So we have growth.